Good morning, Fifth Fam. This is Stefan, and today I'll be talking about why you do not want your training to have too much specificity. Now, as we dive into the conversation of why you do not want your training to have too much specificity, I was talking to a client of mine recently, and his body had become very tight and restricted due to a lot of the bouts of training he has experienced in his time in the military and in his other prior engagements in fitness. And as we dove into the conversation, what I began to explain to him was why you don't want to have too much specificity is it causes your body to mold to really the environment and the modality or the lifestyle that you're attempting to place it in. And so what this will do is this will cause the body to become very rigid and constricted in nature because you're forcing the body into a box. Now, if you're trying to get a specific goal or accomplish a specific desire, then having a very specified training program will be very key for you in getting to that outcome as fast as possible. But in terms of having a flourishing fitness lifestyle for the long term, this can be detrimental because if you focus on one side of fitness too much, it takes away from the other sides of fitness that can really help and aid you in other areas of your life. So let's say, for example, you are a power lifter and you want to focus on increasing your squat as much as possible. Well, the specificity that you're focusing on is increasing your lower extremity and full body strength while engaging in the squat. And so while you can run a program that will structure and focus on doing that one movement, it will take away from other systems in the body. So namely cardio, namely endurance, namely probably a little bit of muscle development as well. So you might not have the best aesthetic. So while you might get to having a very well-developed squat, the other areas of your fitness will not be as highly developed. And so if you want to see maximal gains in your overall fitness, you do want some variability in your training program so that you're seeing progress holistically and not just in one system. And even still, if you want to see really, let me begin to walk here. These gnats are messing with me a little bit. If you want to see even more gains and not just holistically, even in your squat, I would also suggest, even if you're focusing on getting to one result, still having a lot of variability in your program because other areas of fitness can be of use to you while you're trying to get towards that specific outcome. So let's say, for example, you're trying to increase your squat as much as possible. You're going to need muscle endurance. You're going to have to increase some of that muscle development. Why? Because let's say you're going for a long, heavy set. The set might take up to 30, 40 seconds. And so if you do not have the muscle endurance in order to handle that load for that amount of time, then you won't be able to complete the set at the efficiency and at the level that you want it to. And so you want to have variability and use all aspects of fitness because it will help you out even in the specific area that you're wanting to focus in. If you found this of value, click like, click subscribe. I'll continue to release more videos to help individuals on their fitness journey and giving tools and guidelines to help you streamline the path towards getting to your set outcome and desire. You guys have a blessed rest of your day.